Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter. In our last episode, we worked on some of the organic or biological or whatever you want to call them items being made in this area. We had already done bioplastic nuggets, but we added in bacteria samples and both fertilizers and sort of did the parts of the 3 mutagens, but we have a little bit to do before we can finish the mutagen cycle. So we're going to work on that today. But first I want to show you what I did off camera. And that was, I moved the desks and the screens all over here. I kind of just said, okay, let's just use one solid wall of one of these rooms to put all the screens on, at least the screens we have now. Who knows if there'll be more later. Kind of evenly spaced the 3 big ones, and then evenly spaced as best as I could, at least the 5 small ones. And then I just put as many desks as I could fit along this wall with a chair at each one. Centering this was a little bit of a hassle, so it did take me a minute, which I'm glad that I fiddled with off camera, because I wasn't exactly sure how many, and exactly, I mean, the center is right about here, but you can see that it's slightly off, a little bit to the right, but that's everything sort of in the game that's got a little bit skewed center point, so at least it's close as it can be. So we are still moving. This ticker is still moving. It is just slow as molasses. So getting more fish, whatever they're called. Nope, not there. More of the fish farms and the aquariums, for that matter, set up will be really useful, but I'm just going to wait until we have this stuff kind of rebuilt before we do more of that. Because what I want to do is I want to plan out the placement of the fish farms a little bit, or think about it a little bit. I mean, I'll definitely want to have a bunch here around the base just for decorative purposes, but you know, like what percentage do we want? How many of those? I want to have some variety, even though they're not as good. So we're going to sacrifice some quality or some, whatever you want to call it, for variety. But that's I think just the sort of best thing to do if you want to have things looking varied, rather than having the most optimum. So anyways, we're also down to our last bit of food here that's made, so we need to make some more food. So that's what we're going to start on today. Food is going to go over here. Common larvae I think we'll put on this side, the food we'll put on this side. So we need to get a thingy set up for that, an autocrafter, that's what it's called. Let's see, it's 2 osmium, which are over. Wait a minute, Wally. Your brain is damaged. There you go. Osmium, 2 of those. And we could use some more, please. And a super alloy rod. There. Those are getting pretty full now. That's good. But we're still having issues with getting super alloy in. I should probably go out and set up some more miners. I just haven't done it yet. I didn't take the time off camera to do it. Nope, over here. So let's do this one first. Since we need the food, we're going to need the food fairly soon. Uh-oh, incoming. Let's do HQ food here, and honey and beans. So we need to set up a bean farm, which we already have one, so that'll be easy to do. Oh, we can also teleport, and we have honey too, because I brought all the honey over. Oh wait, I was already up. I was already downstairs. Go over there. So this is, I'm assuming, an osmium storm because it's blue, and we had Molder 1 impact. So it's not a crystallized, or a quartz, whatever it's called. Yeah, this is osmium, so I kind of don't care. Even though we do need osmium, but we just need to set up more miners, potentially. I also gave some thought to the mining out in the at the node, and I think that's a much better option functionally. It's nice to have things being centrally done. Yeah, jeez. But it's better, I think, functionally, because we can, you know, centrally manage, or not, because we can minimize the amount of drone activity that we need to allow for. And I think that's better from a long standpoint, or the long run, rather than having, boom. Yeah, there's a lot of osmium, but it takes too much effort to go and pick it all up. So I'd be better off setting up another miner. And then we need the honey, which you already have, so we should be good with just this. I do, though, want to set up another eggplant, I think, because you need twice as many eggplants as squash, at least. So we should set up another eggplant farm, which means we need more bees, which we should probably have by now. Water, fertilizers, super alloy. We should have all of that. So, uh-oh. That's not good. Hello, rocks. Okay, well then we're going to go out a different door. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. But they just really rained down right here. For whatever reason. Alright, let's go here. Yeah, so I think we have bees in here still. Yeah, we have a couple of those. We have one of these. We need fertilizers and water, I think it was. Yeah, one water bottle. We should be able to grab that underneath here. Grab it by hand. I may pull these up into a box just for my own ability to grab them. Yeah, we're gonna need more of these too. Or maybe we won't. Well then, not what I was expecting. Yeah, we're gonna need to put a couple more of these up. Did I have more in here that I missed? Nope. Okay, well we have a backup plan for more. Oh, geez, there's rocks in here too. Because I never actually picked this one up. Yeah, I know food level's low. But I have the last one in my hand. So I'm just going to grab one of these. We could do supply, water, just to take care of it. But we do need to also move this out of here and move that one as well, or remove it at least if we don't move it. I don't know if we need more than 4 algae or not. I suspect probably not. But I do think we need at least one more water available. Okay, so I think I want to put one of these in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I want to put one of these in here, and I want to move the squash over here. And then put the 2 eggplants next to each other. I think I like that idea best. Oh, that's easy. I guess I could have done that earlier. Eggplant, go there. Squash, go here. And then the beans are going to go... I think right here. And whether we stick with one of these or add another one later, I don't know yet. Bean seed, there we are. Craft away, please, or grow away. And then we need to build that auto crafter. Wait, no, over here, auto crafter. This should be okay, I think. No, we're gonna have to fly the honey into a box. The beans are in range, but we're gonna have to fly the honey into a box. But I want you to have this first. And I want to grab the honey out of here second. And then from there we can... thank you. From there, then we can let the machine work, picking up stuff on its own. There you are. So I need iron. I have iron. I'm going to eat in a moment. The food... Again, I may end up moving these to a more centralized location, especially for the food. You know what? Maybe I should just put the food box upstairs. Let's do that. Let's put the honey right here. And have that get flown in via the drones. That way it's available for them to pick up for this. And you're still trying to pick up more beans. Yeah, they haven't grown yet. Okay, that's fine. Demand honey. Priority 4. And you are going to provide supply fancy food packs. Priority 4. Yeah, you're not seeing any of the honey yet. Wait, what are you? How are you seeing common? Are you seeing the larvae that are like laying around on the roof? That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. So it sees the larvae that are laying around up here. And that means that you could have the autocrafter picking up the random larvae that happen to be in the area while you happen to be in the area. I think I'm going to put that over here in the office area. Make this be where the food and the I don't know that we need water really, but at least this is where the food goes. We don't need water or oxygen bottles anymore. And if I was doing this earlier in the game, I would have a box for each of those, but now that we don't need it, I'm not going to put it in here. All right, so you're going to demand food. And since this is... It doesn't matter. It's not a place demanding food, so... Food. Yeah, so the drones will fly it up here, and we'll fill this box up here instead. And I think I'll either have part of this area be for grabbing other things, or maybe I'll have another one of these areas be for miscellaneous supplies or something along that line. I haven't really decided that far yet. So now we can go and work on the common larvae if we have enough osmium. Over here. Yeah, we do. I only got one. And then over here. Actually, I'm going to take enough for another one while it's here. And then we can set up the common larvae here because they're needed for the crafting process over there. Although, again, if I happen to be in the area, then whichever one of these needs the common larvae, that would be this one, is going to get it. It's going to pick it up. So, it kind of doesn't, then. Reaching common larvae and honey. We need to fly honey in over here as well. I didn't do that the last time. I was thinking that maybe it would be close enough for this, but I don't think it is. Even if I put it on that side of that room, yeah, this doesn't even reach to the hallway, it looks like. So we're going to need another box here for honey. So we'll end up with 2 honey boxes. Of course, I don't have any iron. Oh, sweet irony. Not there. Wait. Oh, it's over here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Sure. It was tier 1 good? I forget now. Sulfur, methane. Yeah, we had sulfur back there. Methane is over here. And the bacteria samples are over somewhere. Over here. So, yeah, those should be good. We should have a box full of these, filling of these. And so now we just need to have... honey and common larva. Now, common larva is also not going to be close enough, so we'll have to put a box up for that too. So we'll do honey right here. Which means that those beehives are probably going to... that's not honey. Nope, 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 nope. They're probably going to fill... fill it with bee larvae, so we need to actually put up our shredder and demand the bee larvae to the shredder. Whether or not I also set up a box that does you know, like the partials for that, I don't know, but that'll be, we'll have to see how that goes. And I think we'll set the other thing up right here, the common... Is it the commons? It was, or uncommons. Common larva. I guess, well, I think I'm doing singular. I think. Demand common larva. And then that should be good. You're going to supply mutagen tier 2. And you're going to demand mutagen tier 2 there. And so now we need to set those common larvae up. So, but it should see common larvae in its area. Like, for example, here. And it should actually pick that up. Once the other things are in range, which is honey and obviously the tier 1s. I could probably simulate this just by grabbing one and putting one in here. Yeah, it did see it. And it still sees... Oh, there it goes. Okay. So it saw it laying on the ground and picked it up instead of picking it up from the box, which is kind of an interesting thing. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's kind of a weird thing, I guess. But I mean, it's fine. It's just kind of a weird thing. Sulfur and nitrogen. Is that sulfur going to be close enough? I don't think so. So I may have to move sulfur over here too. So I guess it would have been better if it was more centrally located. But I think it's okay to have multiple boxes of things. And then nitrogen. I don't even know where I have nitrogen near. Yeah, my thing's there. So we're going to have to put sulfur and nitrogen in this area here. And we need these, though, in order to get the common larvae going. So we got to have that. So let's do that too. I got a little distracted at the beginning. Nitrogen. Hydration. Right, because this is methane. Yeah, methane. There we go. So we'll let that try to craft. But I don't think it's going to receive the sulfur well enough. I just wish you could tell what it's seeing, but can't. But I think it's too far. That wasn't you. That was over there. So we should also set up sulfur here then. And I ran out of iron already. Need more. But again, I don't want to fill my inventory up too full with things like iron. But that's enough for 3, which should last us for a few minutes. Went too far again. Do that a lot. Go too far. There. And this will be sulfur. And I'm purposely putting these in this corner of the square because they because I fully expect them to release the mutagen tier 4 at some point, and then I would put their stuff on that side of the room, I guess. And then we need a box for mutagen tier 3, so we'll put that in right over here. There you are. Okay, so now we can craft the common larvae, because those required us to have this mutagen tier 3 able to be available. I may end up needing a second sulfur miner as part of this. I don't know. We'll see. So this is the common larva, mutagen tier 3, phytoplankton B, and tier 2 fertilizer. So we'll have to fly in the tier 2 fertilizer for sure. Actually, we have to fly all 3 of them over here, which is kind of sad, but it's fine. So that means I need 4 boxes here then. Or I don't need one for this. So let's just do 3 boxes here. You can supply this. And we need enough for 3 boxes, only enough for 1, so get more iron over here. So we need, I've already forgotten what the recipe was, mutagen tier 3, phytoplankton B, and fertilizer tier 2, all here. So I think we'll do 1 here. Guess I could use the control modifier here to be able to build these in sequence. There, and then there. Okay. Do I care? Do I care? I don't think I care. But I've forgotten Mutagen Tier 3, Phytoplankton B, and Fertilizer Tier 2. And the only reason I still have the Mutagen Tier 3 box over there is because I want one over there. Demand. There. I think that's spelled correctly. Demand. Yep. We gotta have a place to get that phytoplankton yet, too. And this was Fertilizer Tier 2. Let's see. That'll work. Oh, wait. Did I? Yeah, okay. So we'll get that stuff brought in. I want to buzz over to the old base and pick up the water life collector, sea life collector, whatever it's called, over there. Not that we probably don't want to build another one, but for now I wanted to move this one anyway. So we're going to put this one over there and underneath the base. No, not the fish farm. Over here. This one. All of you. There we go. And we can put these in different parts, too, if we wanted to be able to collect some of the other eggs and have them automatically brought back. I think we're still collecting eggs over at the waterfall. I don't know why I'm flying over here, but whatever. It doesn't take long. If we wanted to have them, you know, have eggs being collected, too, we could do that. I'm not sure that I do. Long-term, at least. So I have to decide how I want to handle that. Because anything we collect in these that's not, you know, they're 3 phytoplanktons plus... we need to request these things to the shredder that we're not going to use for something else. I needed to look up... What's the... I can't remember what the fish egg is that pops up here now. I don't have any on me, so I can't look there. So I'll have to come back and check that or look it up. There's a really great spoiler-filled map of the for the game. I found it on the wiki for the Planet Crafter, and it's a really great spoiler-filled map. But it's spoiler-filled, so if you don't want spoilers from the game, do not open it up. If it's something you're interested in, I'll post the link. I guess I could anyway, but it's got a lot of information on it, which is really nice to have. Let's see, the fish info on that says there. No. Is that it? Yes. In this area, it is Provios eggs. So let's set that as well. There we are. And so different parts of the map have different eggs. So we were getting Telu eggs down at the waterfall, and then other areas for Tegede falling off the thing somehow that I didn't touch. I wasn't touching anything, so I'm not sure how I fell off. Guess just whatever. Maybe a drone hit me. I don't know. Ekaru are catchable in another couple of places, and then Buyu, which we had gotten up in the far west valley. We can go and grab those there too. So it's kind of just up to you, whichever, however you want to, you know, collect some of those eggs, because a lot of them are craftable too. Let's get water while we're down here. There we go. Okay, so that should take care of the plankton. Phytoplankton. Yep, there's the bees already coming in. Covered in bees. And then A's and a C. I'm going to keep those now, again, in my miscellaneous chest here for now. But we'll go with that later. Mushroom. Choosing mushrooms. This? Yeah, this here. Let's drop that in there. That way when we need it, we have it. Okay, so that takes care of these two things. Hopefully we will get some of these making. haven't got any of that in yet. Or any of that. Why not? Algae, squash. There's squash in range. There's algae in range. A little bit. There's methane in range. Fertilizer. There's a little bit of methane in range, not much. And that would be why, because we need 2 of them. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some more gas extraction too. That's the problem, though. And I'm not sure how I think the drones probably do proximity-based placement. I suspect, maybe. So they're gonna fill this box up before they fill the other box up. Is that you? I don't know if that was you or not. Was not. Okay. So we may just have to wait on that project, and then we'll eventually get started. Which means that, you know, the other stuff will eventually get started. Yeah, we've only made 1 of those there, it looks like. Okay, so, what's next? Let's see. Over here, we don't have an assignment for this yet. I may do, let's put up a thing, though, so we can look at recipes. Or like your craftables, I guess, not specifically the recipes. Grab my cheat sheet or my notes here too. Let's see, we have on the list still explosive powder, which I think it's sulfur and iridium. That might do better over there, where we're already bringing in iridium over here. But then again, I don't necessarily have a spot where that would fit here. And we also, I don't think we have sulfur over here anywhere, because I think sulfur's only used for the mutagens and fertilizers, as well as this explosive powder. Maybe this would be close enough. I could even potentially move... No, I couldn't really. It's too much crowded in here. I could always just request more. Request again, I mean. But we could do explosive powder, especially given that it's needed for making the, not the heater, the drills, the heaters here. Maybe that's a good idea, is to make some explosive powder. That way we have some on hand if we want to make more heaters. We do have like a whole box full in the old base though, so maybe we don't need to make this at all. But the other things I think that we had planned to make here is just a spot here for silk and fabric, so I think we can just go ahead and do that for now. We just want to have, I think I'm just going to do one crafter here. Actually, we'll center this one, and I'll just put some, like a couple of silk things next to it, and then we'll have a fabric box out. Let's see, we can do another box if I have the iron, which I don't. Because we don't need a box for silk. We only need silk to make fabric, so we just need to have a box for fabric. I think I'll put it here. And demand that, please. We do have a little bit of fabric left, I think, in the old base. But I want to go grab those silk things, makers, I guess. Because we can use them instead of making new ones and then destroying these. Okay. Had to get a drink, too. So we're going to have to pull all this out. And I'm not going to make the third one again. I don't think we need more than 2. This is way overkill. Actually, I can just drop some of those silkworms off. I probably will just scrap those as well. Because we don't need them. Anything else I want to grab while I'm here? Possibly, but I think I don't have rooms for it. Yeah. I want to take probably the shredder and the recycler with me, but we'll just come back. It's not like it's a long trip. Over here, over there, over here, over there. And I think I'll just put the silk generators right here, like this. I should have done a control click. Right here, like this. You can have all the silks, -1, so you have room to make it. And let's do fabric. And this will just start cranking them out. We don't need to have this collecting any, because the autocrafter is going to auto-collect as well. And then the drones can take the supplied fabric over to the box automatically. Here they come. That was easy. So the next thing we want to put in here is these incubators too. Let's go grab the incubator we have. And I'm going to make, I think, 3 more. Just for overkill reasons. Oh, and I never did take down the rest of these, did I? No. I'll do that, but that's just going to be a project to tear down some of this stuff. All of this stuff needs to get torn down. All of it. I'll probably do that off camera, though. We have a lot of fish eggs in here, but again, we're just going to recycle some of these. And I'll just use those, whatchamacallits. I'll just use the phytoplankton that I can and shred the rest. Let's get, yeah, we got plenty of room. Let's grab this and that. Oh, I have crap in there. I think it's probably safe to push the button on the bean seeds. I got a whole box full of them, so that's fine. Let's get a drink before we beam ourselves back. And then we'll get the materials we need for the other... Actually, what do they take? Incubator. Tree bark. We need to fly upstairs and get the tree bark. Or climb upstairs. We need 3 tree barks, and then 3 oxygen capsules. There we are. Yeah, you guys aren't really keeping up. So we're going to probably end up with 2 of each of those and 1 oxygen, maybe, at least. We could probably build those, too. 3 tree barks. Upstairs we go. And we were talking also, a couple of folks left some comments about... the later building, the other building plans that I have, the things with the nuclear, where I should put the nuclear at, where I should put the, or how I should handle the domes and things. So I still haven't decided those particular things yet, but those are in the works as well. Let's go grab a food. Do I have any left in here before I go to elsewhere? No. Okay, so food's over here then. Right. Oh, it's upstairs. I left it. I put it upstairs. See, I'm already confusing myself. Oh, I put it over here, Wally. There you go. Grab a food so we have it on hand. And then I think I'm going to put the recycler and the shredder here. I liked that idea. Whether it's permanent or not, I don't know. But it's permanent enough for now. Let's do this. And then... actually, no. Let's do this here. And then this one here. For reasons that I can't really explain. And then we can do the incubators over here in this square. And I think what I want to do with them... That's not an incubator. This is an incubator. Ooh, these snap. Interesting. I love it when something randomly snaps. Because you're like, why does that snap and nothing else snaps? But it snaps, so it snaps. I think I'm going to do like... maybe like that. But I may change my mind slightly on that positioning. Oh, the fertilizer tier too. Right, I had to grab that. There we are. Power. Okay. Pulsar quartz. Did I activate this pulsar quartz maker yet? I did not. Was there a reason why I hadn't? I think just because I was waiting for those to get flown in, but... do you have everything you need in range, or did we miss something? Osmium, zeolite. Iridium might not be within range. Zeolite, methane, osmium, uranium, iridium. Yeah, iridium might not be in range. We may have to put another box up over here for iridium. Actually, uranium might not be in range either, but we could test that if we had any iridium, which we don't. Yeah, I need to add another iridium miner too. Okay, anyway, do I have 5 of these? I do. I still have enough pulsar core or super alloy. I do not, because I need 1, 2, 3 for these. So I need at least 1 more super alloy. Let's just go back to our existing power build over here and add another nuclear power plant. Sorry, a fusion plant. Dark. Nuclear fusion generator. That's the one. Okay. It's weird how sometimes how dark it gets. But it's light indoors. How much power do these things take? Not much. Okay. It's just, we just got there, which I figured we were going to. Yeah, I don't think I have it in the right spot. I think this one needs to get pushed out further. Maybe there. So that this one can go... I mean, ideally I would just smush them together like that. Maybe that's not a bad idea anyway. Here comes something. A little... Is it pink? No, it's yellow. Okay. So this is either a nothing or a miscellaneous ores thing. Either way, I'm not interested. I think that's good. And then finally the last one here. And yeah, I could just put them in rows, or, you know, 2 of them next to each other and 2 of them on the other side or something. But I think that's kind of fun looking. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So we're just going to use these to incubate and re-incubate and re-incubate all the things. Until we get the right mix of butterflies and fish that we want. Recycle, incubate. And then, yeah. And just do it that way. So let's see, what else is on the list here? That takes care of all of this stuff. We might be kind of done. You haven't gotten any of the mutagen yet, or any of the fertilizer tier 2. The holdup on the mutagen is that I need to eat. Oopsie. Oh, you made some. Am I not? I'm not supplying it. Oopsie. That's on me. That's on me. Have at it. And are they going to take it all to there? Or are they going to take some of it to both places? Unclear. But your major malfunction here is going to be nitrogen? No, actually you're fine on nitrogen. Bacteria samples and sulfur. Sulfur's not great. Bacteria samples are not great. And they're not great because algae or probably water is not great. Because I think there's plenty of algae in range here. Actually, no, there's not. We're going to need more algae. There's 1 algae in range, but we're going to need more water. Let's look at that water collector thing. 3 bioplastic, magnesium, aluminum, and super alloy. Didn't I have magnesium in one of these boxes? There's some. Magnesium, aluminum, and super alloy. I don't... Yeah, I am. Super alloy, magnesium, aluminum, bioplastic. Am I bringing aluminum in? I am bringing aluminum in because I'm using it for the super alloy. There it is. Super alloy. Okay. Come down here and get this one. They've flown all the water out of it. No, they're not collecting. Oh, yeah. I'm supplying the water from here. Why aren't they coming over here and getting the water? I don't have any place demanding it. That's why. All right. That was dumb. Oh, you know what? I should have gotten a drink while I was standing there. Not that I couldn't just use one of those water bottles, but drinking from the lake is free. So, if it's free, it's for me. I'll take, well, 2 in this case, because that's all you can take, drinks. Okay. What's it? Oh, yeah, water. Let's go down here again, then. See if I can land on this one. There we are. And let's put in 2 of these. You can go right about there. And I should have done control click so that I could put this one in right about there. Yeah, close enough. You can see what I was trying to do here. So those don't need the pickups. I did set the first 2 just in case I wanted it somewhere else, and maybe I should keep it set up here just in case I want it somewhere else. But I don't need them to have the drone orders because we're not requesting water anywhere else other than directly above here. So that one's full. Some of the new ones. This one's full too. Okay. Then I'm slightly confused at the bacteria thing, unless it's just an algae thing. And if that's the case, we just need to put down more algae farms. Can you see all 4 of those now? Yes, you can. But you're just not seeing enough algae. Yeah. And we use a lot of those. So let's look at more algae farms. 2 bioplastic, 1, oh geez, 1 fertilizer, 1 water bottle, magnesium, and 2 super alloy. I'm never going to remember that. 2 of these, because I want 2 more for now. 2 magnesium. Two water bottle will go underneath. 4 bioplastic, 4 super alloy. That might be tough, the super alloy. Wait a minute. Oh, that was weird. Alright, yeah, super alloy is going to be a little tough. It's getting used as soon as it gets brought in. Oh, super alloy rods are done, though. It's still getting used for something else over here. Or maybe it was and I turned it off. Because this was circuits we turned off, or we never turned on. But I think it's being used for rockets. Yeah, it's being used for rockets. Although those are full now. Totally. So we're not making any of those either. Bioplastic, we need 4 of those. One more. Come on. There we go. Great. Let's go make more algae. They need to be in range of that first square, though. So we're going to have to be potentially a little creative here. Get them all in range. I guess they can all be on top of each other, though. I don't know that that necessarily matters. That's the hallway. This is the hallway. Yeah, I guess we can just shove them in here someplace. I don't know that it matters. Water bottles. I don't know that it matters where they physically are at. So why don't we just put one in very carefully right in here where they're not conflicting too badly. Yeah. And then over there. Sure. Hopefully those are all in range, and we can get a bit more. I think the bacteria samples are being held up a bit because, yeah, there's a lot more now showing up, because they take 3, whereas the other recipes, this one, no, fertilizer, oh, that one takes 3 also. That only takes 1 though, so that's going to get crafted the most often potentially, just because it takes less algae. If algae is the, you know, the problem. That's nearly full, and you're crafting away now. Plenty of eggplant in range, and then sulfur's in a box up here. Yeah, we're gonna probably need a second miner on sulfur, and I think I should expand the all the metals a little bit more too. Osmium, super alloy for sure. Maybe another iridium one I think we talked about because of this being empty. Yeah, and we probably need another box for explosive powder someplace. Yeah, I think we can do that. But I also just noticed the time, so I think we will. I think we'll leave this here. Let me again, let me know your thoughts on nuclear power plant location, dome locations. The tower is still an option. Maybe a bigger tower or a differently shaped tower, so that we can get them on only 1 or 2 levels instead of 4 levels like they are now. And remember that aquarium's not staying there because it's going to go in the water like that one. Any further thoughts you might have on any of the other stuff that's going to open, like making rods at the mines, which I think I'm really going to do, and whatever else I have open that I can't remember now. So we're going to leave this here. It may be a few days before we come back. I have some other things that I want to do on my channel, so keep an eye out, though, for another episode in a few more days. And, of course, keep an eye on the channel for what's coming in between. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.